that the market went down, right? And the share is in sideways or went down or up. If you see the market went down and the share individual stocks went down, so it tells you that this share follow the market. So we know that this share is not good. But if you see the market went down, the share is in sideways or went up, so it tells you that this is strong shares, this is bull shares, so you can catch the strong shares, okay? So here, we know that the market went down and the share still in sideways. The market went down, the share in sideways. So if you see the market, if you use chart comparison, and I think that you can catch these strong stocks because we know that here, this period, the share is stronger than index. So we can see that this share from the price is from 47 to 57. Okay, so it's strong stocks. So you can use the chart comparison to judge whether the share is suitable for operate or suitable for catching or not. Okay. So the next one is long-term first, short-term next. So in the chart, we can use this function, chart, then period comparison. So this is one stock, and we can use the monthly chart. This is the weekly chart, and this is the daily chart. If you see the monthly chart is good, weekly chart is good, then daily chart, when you see the buy signal appears, you can buy, okay? But if you see the monthly chart, it's not good, and the weekly chart is not good. Even if daily chart have the buy signal, but I suggest that we'd better wait and see, okay? Because long term first, short term next. The last one is operate the familiar. You should operate the familiar stocks. Okay. So this is our investment philosophy. So let's see this chart. This is the investment philosophy, and if you have the good trading platform, trading system, and you have the prediction technique, so maybe you can earn some money in the market. Okay, so we can see here. This is the starting line. Okay, because when you start to operate in the stock market, and this is the start line, then we know that which one is the best. So we can see here. This is the investment philosophy. And this one is about the trading system. The next one is prediction technique. So which one is the best? If you have the investment philosophy and you have the trading system, then you also grasp the prediction technique. So if you know this, if you have this method, I think when you arrive at the terminal point, you will make profit. Okay, so this is the chart. Then we can see here, safety first. If you want to make money, I think you should control the risk. So safety is the first. So we can see the next one. Classical formula of making money in stock market. The first one is bull market plus. If you see the market is in the bull market and you have the correct trading system, then you can make good money. The next one, if you see the market is bull market, but you have wrong trading system, you only can make a little money. The next one is, if the market is the bear market and you have the correct trading system, you will lose a little money. Then the next one, bear market and the wrong trading system, you will lose a lot. So if you want to make good money in the stock market, firstly, you should see the market is whether the bull market or bear market. The next one, you should have the correct trading system. You should know that. You should have maybe the platform to help you to judge the buy and sell point. So this is the classical formula of making money in stocks. So firstly, let's see the market outlook. We can see the Dow Jones Index. This is the Dow Jones Index, and this is the daily chart. I use CHIPS distribution to judge where is the support and resistance. So we can connect this low point here present, and we can click the CHIPS distribution and see where is the support and resistance. So we can know that the longest the chip is, the stronger support and resistance. So we can see here, this is the longest chips. So it tells us that this chips, this price has the big resistance and the support. Okay. The next one is here. The second longest. Then this one. So we can know that this is the Dow Jones Index. So we see here, the market dropped, then had some short-term rebound, then touched the resistance, then rebound again. But we know that the low point is lower or higher or similar. Similar, right? Because we only see the close price. So we see here, similar. Then we can see that the price has the support. So we know that here has some support. So the price go up again. Then the second time touched the resistance and went upward broke through. So it tells us that we know that there's no chips here. So it tells us that the price can go up sharply. Then we can see the next one. If you see the price touch the resistance, maybe you should pay more attention to the risk. You'd better sell and wait for a moment. So we can see here. Then the market touch the resistance, then go down again. Then this is the support. So if we see the price touch the support and the price can be supported, so it tells us that we have another chance. Then if you see the price can upward break through the previous high point with high volume, so it tells us that this is good. Okay. So we know that here this is the longest resistance, stronger resistance and support. This is the Dow Jones Index. Then we can see next one is KLCI Index. It's the Malaysia market. If you trade the Malaysia stock, maybe you can use this one. Okay, I also connect the low point here, the present price. Okay, so we see here. Then we can see this is the longest chip. This is another one, and here is the second one. Okay, we can see here. Then if the price, the market went up and touched the resistance, right? So what's that meaning? It tells us that here, if the market cannot break through, we'd better sell out and we can avoid some risk. Then the price drop, the market drop. Then we can see here, then the price still in sideways during this period because we know that this is the support, right? So if the price has some rebound, where is the next resistance? Obviously, here is the next resistance, okay? Then this is the KLCI index. So we can see next one. This is the time black hole. I think this method, this time black hole is very important for us because it can help us to judge the turning point. If we see the time black hole appears, it tells us that we should pay more attention because this is the turning point. If you see the price fall below the time black hole, we'd better sell. If we see the price upward break through the time black hole, it tells us that maybe we can catch some good opportunity. So we can see here, this is the turning point. If you see the time black hole appears at the top, it means the possibility of going down is larger. Then if you see the time black hole appears at the bottom, it tells you that maybe the price will go up. Okay, so we see here, this is the market. Then we can see nowadays, the time black hole appears, so it tells us that this is the turning point. But whether it can go up or go down, we don't know, right? Then if you see the price can upward break through the time black hole and with all high volume, so it tells us that we can make some short-term profit. We can do some of rebound, okay? This is the KLCI. The next one, this is the monthly chart. So just now I already told you that long-term first, short-term next. If you want to judge the market or the individual stocks, you'd better see the monthly chart first. Okay, so we can see this is the monthly chart. Then the time black hole appears, so it tells us that monthly chart has the time black hole appears, and the daily chart, the time black hole appears. So this is a turning point, okay? But we can judge whether the market will go up or go down. But this is the turning point. We'd better pay more attention. So this is the monthly chart. Then we can see this is the STI index. Okay, so I also connected the high point here, the present price, and we know that obviously where is the support and where is the resistance. So we can know that here is the longest trip. So it tells us that if the price touch here, then the price may go down because this is the largest resistance. Okay, so we can see here. Then the price drop, and during this period, the price is in sideways, right? And go up here. So this is another resistance. So we pay more attention. Whether if the market go up, maybe we can, maybe the 80% shares will go up. But the market go down, 80% shares will go down. This is the STI index. Then we can see the turning point. This is the turning point. From the chart, we know that the time black hole appears, right? So what's that meaning? Okay, let's see the market. So we can see the market first. Then we can click time black hole. So we know that here is the time black hole. Then we see at this point, the price drop, right? Then drop, the time black hole appears. We had better combine with the volume. Then the time black hole appears because time black hole includes the 5 candlesticks. Then we can see if the price can be still above the time black hole, and then you can see here, these days the price upward breaks through the time black hole with on high volume. So it tells us that the price may go up, so we can catch some opportunity. And the time black hole also can help us to judge the support and the resistance, okay? So we can see the price went up, okay? Then the price touched the previous resistance, then go down again. So we can see here, then the time black hole appears again, but whether we can get in or not. So we see here, this is another time black hole appears. So we see here. Then when the time black hole appears, so here the date is 24th, the 21st May. Okay, so the time black hole appears, we see here. Then whether can we get in or not? So we see here, the price upward breaks through the time black hole on high volume. So maybe we can do some short-term rebound. So if you do some short-term rebound, but you should sell quickly, okay? So this is the market. Then we can see the monthly chart. There's no time black hole, and we can see the weekly chart. The time black hole appears here. So how to find some shares which have the time black hole? So we can use this one. Click technical filter. Then we can click the we can click the signal other pattern. Okay, so we can see here. Wait for a moment. Then if you want to find which shares have the time black hole, so we can use some function to judge. Okay, then I need to here. This one don't have. You can use the time black hole to filter some stocks. Maybe this one don't have. Chinese maybe has, but here we don't have. Then if I change to Chinese one, we can use the time black hole to filter some stocks, okay? Then you can see which shares have the time black hole, and you should pay more attention. So we can use this one to filter. Because if the English version don't have the time black hole, you can you can change to the Chinese version. Okay, so we can see here. Then we can use the Homely signal group and click the time black hole. Then just click filter. Then we can filter some stocks which have the time black hole appears. So we can see this one. Let's see check the stock. So we can see the time black hole appears. If you see the time black hole appears, it tells you that maybe you can pay attention. But whether can go in or not, we'd better wait and see, because here it tells you that you cannot confirm that the market will go up or go down. So we'd better wait and see. Then we can see another one. This is the ISRA, right? And we can see the time black hole appears, but whether can go in or not. So we see here. Then we see this period, the time black hole appears. If you see the price can upward break through the time black hole on high volume, it's a good chance to do short rebound. Okay, then you can see time black hole appears again at the top. So we see here. If you see the price fall below the time black hole, and you'd better sell out your stocks because it tells you that the price may go down. Then here, the time black hole appears, but whether can get in or not. Okay, whether can go in or not. If you see the price can upward break through the time black hole on high volume, maybe we can do some short-term rebound. Okay, then you can pay attention. So it tells you that you can use this function to filter some stocks which has the turning point. Okay, so this is the method. Then we can see this one. This one, the time black hole appears, but if you see these stocks which have the time black hole, you'd better wait and see. Okay, so we change to the English version. Then we can see next one. This is a turning point. So we can see here 3 presentation. 3 preparation for investors. Okay. Then the first one, the psychology of grasping continuous good market situation. The second one, candor of medium long-term bull market. Grasp the next one, improve your trading skills. So if you want to make profit, you should have the 3 preparation. Okay, then we can see the unique skill of master. The way to achieve great deeds is usually the simplest way. Okay, so if you want to make a good money, make a profit, you'd better use the simplest way to buy or sell. So 3 trends of Dow theory. The first one, primary trend, more than 1 year. This is for long term. And the next one is secondary trend, 3 weeks to several months. This is for medium term. The next one, daily fluctuation, less than 3 weeks, is only for short term. Okay, so how to know that whether this stock is suitable for long term or short term or medium term? And you can use one function to judge. This function is called Homely rainbow. Okay, then we can see this one. We can use Homely rainbow to judge whether this stock is suitable for long term or medium term or short term. So we can see here, if you the white line stands for the long term, actually more than 1 year. The blue line stands for the medium long term, maybe around below 1 year. Then the yellow line stands for the medium term, maybe 3 weeks to several months. Then we can see the red line stands for short term, below 3 weeks. So it tells us that this is the long. If you want to judge whether the share is suitable for long term or short term, you can use Homely rainbow to judge. So we can see, maybe we see this stock. This stock is, that's the word, hot stock. Okay, so you know that here, the white line go up, then the yellow line go up, and the red line go up. All lines go up. So it tells you that this share is suitable for long term and medium term and short term. So it is very good. Then if you see here, the red line went down. It tells you that this is for short term question. But if you see the white line and the blue line are all go up, it means that the medium long term is good. So if you see the short term has some, if the share has some short term question, then if you see the red line go up again, it's another chance to catch some profit. Okay, then you can see here. Then if you see the red line went down, it tells you that you can catch some good opportunity to go in again. Then we can see next one. This one is CWT. Then we can see this stock. This stock is good or not. Firstly, let's judge the overall trend. So we can see that here the white line go up. It means that long term is good. The blue line go up. The medium term is good. Then we can see the yellow line and the red line are all go up. So it tells us that the medium, long term, and short term are all good. So we can operate the stock. Then we can see here. If you see here, then the price drop. Then the yellow line. If you see the red line went down, then go up again. Here is another chance to buy. Then we can see here. Then we can see here, all the lines are go up, so it means that maybe it's good for medium long term. But if you want to catch some short term rebound, you can see if you see the red line went down, then go up again. This is another chance to buy. Then you can catch some short term profit. Okay. Then we can see next one. This share is so strong. Then we can see this one. This share is good or not? Obviously good, because the trend is it's the uptrend. Okay, so we see here. This is the white line and the blue line and yellow line, red line are all go up. So it tells us that this share is strong because it is worth stocks and this trend is in the uptrend. Okay, so we can see here. Then if you see the price went down, means this is for the short-term question because all the lines are still go up. So it tells you that if the red line go up again, here we can see here the red line go up again, means you can buy again. So here, can we get in or not? Maybe you will scare, right? Because maybe you think it's too high already. But you should remember the two sentences. You should pay more attention to stocks which can create a new high on high volume. This is very good. And if you never buy stocks which always hits a new low, please remember these two sentences in your mind because I think it is very good. So we can see this stock. If you don't have the method, then we can see this stock. So we combine with the volume. Then we can see here the price already upward breaks through the previous high point on high volume. So whether can we get in or not? Yes, because I already told you that you should pay more attention to the stocks which can create a new high on high volume. Okay, so here it tells you that you can catch some short-term opportunity, then you can earn some short-term profit, right? Okay, so you should remember this. If you want to judge whether the share is suitable for medium term or long term or short term, you can use Hopi Rainbow to judge. Because if you see the long term is good, you can do for long term. If you see the medium term is good, maybe you can only keep 3 weeks to several months. But if the share is suitable for daily fluctuation, you only can keep less than 3 weeks. So because this is for short term, you should remember this is the 3 trends of Dawes theory. Okay. Then we can see next one. The simple secret. Master regular trading habit. First, look weekly chart. If you want to check your shares or check the market, you'd better look the weekly chart first. Then success rate of double the verification for daily and weekly chart is higher. So if you firstly you should look the weekly chart, then the daily chart next. Okay, this is a simple secret. Then we can see next one. 3 elements of successful trading. You should have the knowledge because you can attend the courses. Every day you can, because you know that we will hold courses every week and every day. So if you are free, you can attend the courses to learn some knowledge. The next one, you should have the tool, like the trading platform, like the stock analysis software. The last one is mindset. You should keep the good mindset. If your mindset is bad, you also cannot operate very well. So these are the 3 elements of successful trading. If you want to do successful trading, you should have the knowledge, the tool, and the good mindset. Okay. Then we can see the next one. We all long for these bull stocks, right? Because recently that we know that there have so many bull stocks in the market. But how to find it? Just now I already taught you one method. You can use chart comparison to judge whether the share is stronger or not. Then maybe you can use another one. So we all long for these bull stocks. I can teach you this method. Every day you check, you can click the market and check the highest volume, and you can find some active stocks. Then you can use the signals to judge whether it's the good buy point or not. Okay. Then we can see next one. So why cannot judge trend accurately? Why cannot hold bull stocks? Why always earn a little money in bull market? Okay, so we can see this one. If you have these stocks, maybe we can right-click the high volume, then we can see whether they have some stocks or not. Then we can see this one. Firstly, let's see this Noble. Noble is good or not? Firstly, let's judge the weekly chart. Okay, so this is the weekly chart, downtrend or uptrend? This is the downtrend. Okay, but we see here, this is the low point, right? Then the price has some short-term rebound. Then the price dropped to previous low point again. Here maybe have some support, right? But if the price can be supported here, you do short-term or long-term or medium-term. You only can do short-term because the long-term trend is downtrend. So you only can do short-term. Then we can see here. Then we can see next one. This stock is not. This is the high volume stocks. Then we can see this one. This one is strong, right? But if you don't have this stock, if you buy here, if you buy the shares here, will you sell here or not? You already made the profit, right? Maybe some investors will sell because they are scared. Maybe they think the price will go down. Then you will, if you sell, maybe you see here, then the price went up again. So we cannot hold the four stocks. If you have this share, if you have these strong stocks, but will you keep it here now? No, you will not keep it because you are so scared. So this is the weekly chart. Then we can see this one. If you have this stock, will you keep it or not? Maybe you will sell here or here, right? So we always cannot hold four stocks. And why always earn a little money in bull market? Because we don't know how to judge the trend. We will sell the stocks in the uptrend and keep the stocks in the downtrend. So we cannot earn a lot of money. Then we can see next one. The answer is trading system is not as simple. Trading system is not effectively. The next one, don't even know what profit trading system. So how to find the good trading system to judge the stocks? Then today I will teach you the classical tactic in bull market. These two functions called bull and bear expert and red and green signal. So you can combine with these two functions. Okay. So firstly, let's see this one. Bull and bear expert. This one can help us to identify the trends. So if you want to know that the share is in the uptrend or downtrend, you can use this one, bull and bear expert, to identify the trends. So we can see here, through the further research of the chart data to get bull and bear band, which can check medium-term trends clearly. Upward red band represents the medium-term uptrend. Downward green band represents the medium-term downtrend. Okay, so let's see this one. You can click expert, aid expert, and bull and bear expert. So we can know that the upward red band represents the medium-term uptrend. Okay, then if you see the downward green band means the medium-term downtrend. Okay. Then we can see next one. Simple and high efficient. Okay, so we see here. If you see the price, the green band, the downward green band turn to the upward red band, means that the trend change to the uptrend. Okay, so if you see the red turn to the green turn to the red, it is the buy point, right? Okay. Then if you see the red turn to the green band, it tells you that the upward trend will change to downward trend. So it tells you that you'd better sell and wait and see. Okay. So if you see the red turn to the green band, you'd better sell out your stocks. Then you can see here, the green band means you can hold money, cannot buy the stock, just keep money. Then if you see the green turn to the red again, it's another buy point. Okay, so we can see this one. If you use this method to judge, I think you can make great profit like this stock. If you see the green turn to the red, it is the buy point, right? Then if you see the red band means you still can hold the shares. So we see here, the price fell, right? But the band is still upward red band, means you still can keep the shares. No need to sell, just keep it, because the medium-term trend is good. Okay. Then we can see next one. We can see this stock. This getting right. So we can see here, green turn to the red. Downward green band turn to the upward red band. It is the buy point. So here we can buy, right? And if you see the red band, you still can keep the stock. No need to sell. Even if the price went down, but you still can keep the shares because the trend, the medium-term trend is in the uptrend. So you just keep it. Then we can see these 2 days the price went down, but you still can keep the stocks. No need to sell, just keep it, right? Then you can earn money, but when to sell? We wait. If you see the red turn to the green band, you should sell out your stock. Maybe you will think that if I can buy here and I sell here, I think it's better. But this one is based on the C principle. C point principle means if you the buy point is this one, red turn to green, it is the buy point in the uptrend, and this one, red turn to green, it is the sell point in the downtrend. Okay, so you cannot buy at the lowest point and sell at the highest point, but you can buy here, then you sell here. You also can earn more money, right? Okay, then you wait and see. If you see the green band, you better wait and see. So we can see here, the price rose, right? So maybe you think that that this is good opportunity, but you can see the green band means you still cannot get in. Just keep your money, no need to buy. So we see here, whether can we buy here or not? We better wait and see, right? Because the green band, so we better wait until the red band appears. So this is another one. Then we can see some stocks. Wait for more. So we see here, this stock is still the red-green band. So we wait and see. Then we can see this one. So we can see this stock. This stock is so strong, but if you use this method and you follow this signal, I think you also can make money. So we can see here, the green turn to the red band is the buy point. So if you see here, also can buy. Then if you buy, you just keep it. No need to sell, just keep it. Okay, so we see here. The price drop 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it tells you that the red band means you still can keep your shares. No need to sell, just keep it. Then you can buy here. You just keep it. You can earn a lot of profit. Okay. So we can see next one. Trend is the most basic and important. So trend is very important. If you follow the trend, I think you will earn a lot and lose a less. Okay. So we can see here, trend is the most basic and important. If you see the trend is in the uptrend, we can buy and keep shares. If we see the trend is in the downtrend, and we can see the green band can help us to judge the trend is in the downtrend. So it tells us that we'd better wait and see, because this is not good to operate stocks. Even if the price had some rebound, but we'd better wait and see, because if you want to operate stocks in the downtrend, it is dangerous. Okay, so this is very important. Trend is the most basic and important. Then we can see next one. The key to stock trading is medium-term trend reversal. Okay, if you see the green turn to the red, means the medium-term trend reversal. But you should remember, this function cannot help you to buy at the low. Cannot help you to buy at the lowest point and sell at the highest point. But I think if you follow this signal strictly, and I think you can earn money. So we see here. Here is the buy point. Then here is the sell point. Here is another buy point. You just keep it. Then you still can earn money. Okay. So here. Then we can see next one. But most investors don't follow medium-term trend. Maybe we like trading short-term trend. We like day trading, right? So we should follow the medium-term trend ahead. Then we can see here. The next one is about the red and green signal. The bull and bear expert can help us to identify the trend. And the red and green signal can distinguish strong and weak area for medium term. Okay. If you see the red signal, means the market is in strong area, and if you see the green signal, it means that the trend is in the weak area. The market is in the weak area, so you'd better not buy. Okay. I can give you some examples. Later, I will show you how to combine these two functions to make more profit. Okay, so this one, we can connect the red and green signal. Okay, so we see here, if you see the red signal means that this share is in the strong area. Green means the trend is in the weak area. But we see here, one green, two red, one green. So it's good or not? It's not good. But this one has, if you follow this one, you buy here. Green turn to the red, you buy, you hold. You can earn a lot, right? And if you follow here, buy here, sell here, buy here, sell here. You cannot earn money, but you can earn a lot and lose a little, right? So this one, the buy point is good for red and green signal, but the sell point is not good. This one, the buy point is good, but the sell point is not good. Okay, so we can see next one. So we see here, if you buy green, when the green turn to the red signal, buy. Then red turn to green, you sell. You also can avoid some risk. Then we can see next one. Green turn to the red. So here, can we buy or not? If you buy, you will lose money, right? If you buy here, but next day you must sell, right? So if you use one function to judge, then you should use another function to verify. Okay, this is very important. So if you use this signal to judge, you should combine with the Boole and Bayer expert, and it can increase your accuracy. Okay, then we can see next one, how to combine it. So we can see here, red and green signal can distinguish strong and weak area for medium. If you see the red signal means the strong area, the green signal means the weak area. This is for medium, okay? Then we can see next one. Why cannot hold Boole stocks? Because we are human, right? We have the human weaknesses. Then the next one, tormented in bear market. If you always buy and sell in bear market, you will lose a lot. Then you cannot keep the good mindset. The next one, the sum of experiments. So maybe you already have the 10 years trading experiments or 30 years experiments. So maybe you think, I have so many experiments that I can trade very well. Not good. If you cannot grasp the correct trading method, you also cannot make money. Even though you have so many experiments. Okay. Then never think about making a lot of money in the stock market. Maybe if you lose much money in the stock market, you will never think about making a lot of money in the stock market because you feel disappointed, right? So this is the reason that we cannot hold Boole stocks. If you have patience, and I think maybe you can catch the Boole stocks. Okay, so this is a human weakness we should control, and the dominating in bear market. If the market is in bear market, we better not buy stocks. Then the next one, if you have some experiments, you should stop. Okay, then never think about making a lot of money. You should think. You should imagine. Okay. The next one, the classical tactic in Boole market. How to combine these two functions, Boole and bear market, and the red and green signal. So how to combine it? So we can see here, the red signal and the red band means you can hold the stocks. So if you see here, the red signal and the red band means you can hold the stocks. No need to care about the price drop or rise or drop. Okay. So we can see next one. Green signal and green band means keep money. If you see here, green band and green signal, you'd better keep money, not buy stocks, until the buy point appears. So here we can buy, then we can hold the stock. Okay. Then we can see next one. The trap one. If we follow this method, maybe we should avoid the trade. The trade one, green signal and the red band in the downtrend, we should wait and hold money. So we can see here, this is a red band, right? And the green signal means you cannot buy stocks. Even if you see the red turn to the green band, green turn to the red band, it is not the buy point because the signal is green color. So with better wait and hold money, not buy stocks, it's not good. Then we can see check 2. Red signal and green band, you should wait and hold money. Okay, so we see here. This is the red band, the green band, and you see the signal is red signal, means you cannot buy stocks. You'd better wait and hold money. Okay, so I can give you some examples, and I want to ask whether it's good or not. So maybe we can see these stocks. We don't know the future trend. So if you have these stocks, so now you sell or not? Keep it right. And when to sell? Here sell or not? Just keep it because the red signal and the red band, you still can keep the stocks for medium term. Sell or not? No, just keep it. When to sell? Here sell or not? No. Green band and red signal, sell or not? You can wait, okay? Because we combine, if we only use the bull and bear first, the red band turn to the green band, it is the sell point, right? But we combine with the red and the green signal. If you see here, the red signal and the green band, sell or not? Maybe you can sell maybe you can sell 1/3 position, okay? But if you see the red signal, means you still can keep for a while, okay? Then now you still can keep, but when to sell? Here we sell or not? We sell because the red band, the green band, and the green signal means it's not good. We'd better sell out the stocks because it is not good. Then if you sell, here, can we buy again or not? Buy or not? We can buy again, okay? Then we sell. So if you sell here, it's good or not? Then we can see here, the red turn to the green band and the green signal, sell or not? Sell quickly, okay? So we see here, can we buy or not? No, because the band is green band. We'd better wait and see. Then if you follow this method, you can avoid some risk and keep some money. So we see here, you should remember, we cannot promise that every time we can do successful trading, right? But we should keep the large probability. So we see here, the red band and the green signal, can we buy or not? We better wait and see. Okay, so here, can we buy or not? Can we get in? Okay, then here is the buy point. Then we see here, the green signal appears, sell or not? You can wait and see, okay? Because the band is still the red band, so you can make some profit, okay? Then we can see another one, average. Okay, then we can see this stock. When to buy, when to sell, okay? So here, the green band, then we can see the green band turn to the red band, and the green signal turn to the red signal. So here, can we get in or not? This is the buy point, right? Okay, then we can keep shares. No need to sell, just keep it. When to sell? Here, sell or not? But drop a lot, sell or not? Just keep it, but here, sell or not? Yes. So if you buy here, you sell here, can earn money or not? Yes, we also can earn money. Then we see we can avoid small risk. Then here, can we get in again or not? The red signal and the red band, buy or not? Yes, maybe you can buy, then you can earn a lot of money, but now we sell or not? If you buy here, we sell or not? No. If you follow the buy point, you should follow the sell point. But if you buy here, you cannot follow this signal to sell because you didn't follow the buy point. How can you follow the sell point? Okay. So if you buy here, you should follow this signal to sell. If you see the green band and the green signal, you'd better sell your stocks because the trend reversal. Okay. Then we can see next one. Chart 2. Red signal and green band, wait and hold money. So you see here, red band, green band, and the red signal. You also need to wait and hold money. Okay. Then we can see this one. Buy strategy, trend reversal and a strong area. This is the easy one. So when to buy, when to sell. So here can we buy or not? No. So here can we get in or not? Here is the buy point, but here is the sell point. If you buy here, we sell here, earn money or not? Yes, we can earn money. You cannot, maybe you think that if I buy here, I sell here. If you buy low, sell high, I can earn much more money, right? But you cannot promise that here is the low point. Until the market, the price appears, then you know that this is the low point, right? If the low point didn't appear, how can you know that, right? Okay, so this is the buy strategy. Trend reverse and strong area. You need to know that. Then I will give you some examples. So this stock, can we get in now or not? No, because the green band and green signal, we need to wait and see, okay? So how about ISRA? We still need to wait and see, okay? But the time level appears. So how about these stocks? This stock is called Jetson. Okay, so we see here. Can we get in or not? We missed the good chance, right? Where's the good chance? Here is the good chance, right? But we missed the good chance. We should wait until another time to get in, okay? Then we can see this stock. This stock is good or not? Not good. Here, if you sell, you can avoid risk, right? So you can see this is not good. So if you see the green band and the green signal means you cannot hold stocks. You need to wait and see, okay? So we can see another one. This stock is good to buy or not? So when to buy, when to sell. If you have the trading system, you can know. Okay, so here, can we get in or not? So let's see the buy strategy. If you see the red band, the green band turn to the red band, can we buy or not? Some members said can buy, someone thinks cannot. Okay, so we can see here, this is the red band and the green signal, so buy or not? Green band and the red band and the green signal, you cannot buy, okay? You need to wait. Here, can we buy or not? Here is the buy point. This is the safety because we know just now we mentioned safety is the first right. So you should, if the signal, the red band and red signal, this is the safety buy point. So we can buy. Then sell or not? The price drops on high volume, but here can we sell or not? No, we just wait and see because the trend is good. So we wait and see, okay? When to sell? Here sell or not? But here sell or not? Here we need to sell. If we buy at this point, we sell at this point, can we earn money or not? Yes, we can earn money. Okay, so we can see next one. But we see this stock. If we buy here, we sell here, can we earn money or not? Maybe cannot, but you will lose a little, right? I already told you that you cannot promise that every trading you can make profit, right? So you should make large profit and lose less, okay? So we can see this one we already checked. So we can see this one. This one we see here, Jumbo, okay? So this stock creating new high. Okay, so we see here. Can we buy at this point or not? No, we wait and see. Here, can we buy or not? You are so scared because we can see here the big volume, right? The large volume. And the candlestick is too high, too large. So can we buy or not? So not here. This is the buy one. Green turn to the red and the red signal, buy or not? Here, can we buy or not? If you buy but when to sell, so here sell or not? 1, 2, 3, drop a lot. So here we sell or not? We cannot sell, we just wait. Okay, so you should have patience. Maybe if you don't have the signal, you will sell here because you will scared, right? But if you see the red signal and the red band, means you still can hold the shares. So here, can we sell or not? This is a green signal, right? And the band is red band. So buy or sell. If you buy at this point, here, can we sell or not? Just now I already told you that this is a chart, right? If you see the red band and the green signal, means you still can earn money. You still can keep the stock. So no need to sell, just keep it. Then you can earn a lot, right? So now, sell or not? No, you wait. So if you can buy at this price, 45, then now it's already 54. So it's good or not? It's good profit, right? Okay, so maybe you will think that it's not suitable for every stocks, but it's suitable for active stocks. If you see the stock so active, you can use this signal to check, to judge the shares. Where is the buy point? Where is the sell point? And can we keep or sell? Okay. Then we can see next one. This one is not good. Then we can see some active stocks. So this share is good or not? Not good. So we see here. Then the price drop, right? But here has some rebound. Maybe some people will think that maybe this is a low point and maybe the share has some chance. Then if you get in, you will lose a lot. So if you have this signal, the green signal and the green band, sell or not? Cannot buy, just keep your money, no need to buy. So here, can we buy or not? Still cannot, because the trend is good, not good. And the green band is the green on and the green signal. So you should better wait and see. This is not good buy point. Then we can see another one. So we can see this stock. This stock is China one. So this stock is good or not? So we see here, this share is active. So we should find some active stocks. You can click the Singapore market and you can right click the volume. You should find some high volume stocks. Then you can judge. So we see here, the green, here the red signal and the red band. Can we buy or not? Buy or not? If you have so many experiments, maybe you will think I need to check with other indicators because I'm so scared. I don't want to buy because I'm afraid of losing money. Okay, so if you see this is the buy point, so you better buy. Okay, sell or not? The price drop. If you get in, the price the price drop when you get in, maybe you will think this is not a good buy point. But if you follow this method, here we sell or not. Just keep it, okay? Then keep it. Sell or not. Just keep it. Sell or not. Keep.